Hello. It had to happen. I had to review one of the new Smart Play sets. And thanks to my neighbour for taking a financial hit by purchasing this. Introducing set number 75423. Luke's Red 5 X-Wing all-in-one set. That's a mouthful. What is an all-in-one set, you ask? Well, this set comes with a smart brick, including the charging pad and cable. Believe it or not, some of the Smart Play sets do not include the smart brick and charging pad, as many children and parents will soon find out. We have two smart minifigs, Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. Let's start with Luke. And on first look, it's good. The printing is good. Then turn him over and... oh dear. Let's lift his right arm up. And, then what about under his left arm? Not what you want to see. What about Princess Leia? I'm afraid to say it's the same here. We have three other standard minifigs included, so it's not all bad. We have a standard stormtrooper, a female rebel crew member, and R2-D2. Oh, they have flattened R2's back to put a tile on it. Also, his head sits too high, leaving two holes under his dome. Shame. On the plus side, if you can call it that, 4 of the 5 minifigs are exclusive to this set. The 5 minifigs are selling on the open market for around £50 altogether. Now, let's take a look at the builds in the set. We have an Imperial turret, which is a small but interesting build, with a large gun and 2 stud shooters on the front. There's a place for a stormtrooper to sit in the turret. It can be turned 360 degrees and the gun can be raised or lowered. The smart brick goes in the space behind the stormtrooper. When the turret is turned, the smart brick makes a motor sound. And when the red lever is moved, a laser firing sound is made. A command center is the next build. It is a small build with a display, a radar dish, and also space for Princess Leia to stand. The smart brick sits in front of Leia, and when the command center is turned, the smart brick just beeps. Next is possibly the best build in the set, a rebel transport vehicle, with space for the driver and smart brick. When the smart brick is activated, you can move the transport and a noise is heard. Anyone for lights? So to the flash inside of the brick. Hold up the green hammer to the brick and you hear hammering sounds. And possibly the best sound of all, if you hold up the filler hose to the smart brick, you can hear the sound of fuel being pumped into the X-Wing. And speaking of the X-Wing, the star of the set apparently. And here it is, the Red 5 X-Wing. I'm struggling on where to start. From a distance you can tell it's an X-Wing. Then you get closer and it begins to fall apart. Its body is stubby, the wings are too small, the cockpit is out of proportions, and where the smart brick sits is, well, just wrong. However, the wings do open into the attack position. Also, a ladder for the pilot to climb into the X-Wing. When you push the red button on the top of the X-Wing, R2 and the smart brick are moved forwards. What you get are some random noises, from Luke's theme to laser sounds, which change to some person's idea of what R2-D2 sounds like. There is also an engine sound as you swoosh the X-Wing around. The minifigs also seem to have developed a strange new Furby type of language, as heard here. I don't have a place scale Red 5 X-Wing in my collection, but I do have a Poe Dameron's X-Wing purchased a few years back, which had a similar price to this set now. I personally feel Poe's X-Wing is so much more playable, and bonus, no batteries included, just imagination. To summarise, is this a good set? No. Could I recommend it to someone to buy? Well, my neighbour is a minifig collector, and with this set currently still available, these minifigs are worth over half the value of the set alone. So, if minifigs do it for you, possibly, yes. Is it a future classic? Probably not, but who knows? Is a smart brick a waste? On Star Wars? Yeah, definitely, yes. Lego, if you're listening, I personally recommend a move to Lego City. For example, a car pulls into a petrol station and fills up with petrol. A car wash, possibly. A plane landing or taking off at an airport. Boats, possibly. Emergency services. Construction sound really good. They're all exciting options. Just please, not Star Wars. Thank you for watching. For more LEGO videos, please see Coggle Blocks.